name is Petra Grmek. I go by the name Petra Grmek. Petra Grmek because the Grmek is a bit of a mouthful. So I'm here to talk about Hidden Stitch, which I co-founded with. This is forward, yeah. Which I co-founded in 2016 with a colleague who is a women's wear designer and textile designer based in London. I used to be based in London as well, hence the accent. I have since moved back to Ljubljana to be closer to some other partners, which is something that I'm going to go a bit more in detail soon. So we work mainly with, we operate as a design studio, fashion business consulting and sourcing agency, and we work mainly with SMEs, startups, fashion graduates and individuals in pre-startup phase on one hand, and on the other with Slovene micro manufacturers who are our customers as well as our manufacturing partners. And also those are some of the brands that we worked in the past and we're currently working with. So a bit of a background story about how did Hidden Stitch come about. So it came to me after, or actually during as well, during my short stint at London College of Fashion, where I was freelancing as lingerie swimwear short course tutor for about 2 years. That's on account of my industry background, which is in lingerie and swimwear manufacturing, design and product development. And at the time, also I need to mention, I ran my own interior textile brand and online shop. So I was juggling quite a few different roles. I was hired to teach basic beginners lingerie swimwear design course to prospective young students looking to enroll in one of LCF's full-time courses. What I found was a room full of mainly women my own age with a mission. They had an agenda, they came with an agenda. So they were there to basically learn how to build a lingerie or swimwear-based fashion brand at a beginner's lingerie swimwear short course, 5-day course at London College of Fashion. So obviously here I had an opportunity and a big problem. What I learned from that experience was, first, I actually know a lot about not just the ins and outs of the manufacturing process, but how to start a brand from zero, because I've done that myself with Room 39. And the second thing that was obvious, that all of these budding entrepreneurs, all of these budding entrepreneurs were faced with the same issues, and they were asking the same questions. The questions of like knowledge gap. They were asking how, I've got an idea, but I don't know, the first thing, how to bring it to market. Who do I approach, where I go, where do I start? Then, of course, it's the high sourcing minimal quantities for materials, for raw materials. This is a huge chasm for startups to cross. Affordable, local, friendly, quality, low volume manufacturing as well. As we know, even here, that the minimum quantities are still quite very inaccessible to startups. Understanding sustainability as well this is the buzzword that is more and more in the main. They find in the media and so on, but they do not understand what it means and what it means for them. How will it impact them? Should they think about it or address it further down the line? And funding, of course, that's another huge issue for startups. So at Hidden Stitch, we are looking to tackle all or most of these problems. We aim to address them, all of these issues, but what we're trying to provide is, first of all, relevant, holistic, tailor-made solution to our clients' specific needs and challenges. Because like every case is different, and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to fashion business consulting. We help with product development. We arrange product development for our customers. We help advise or arrange for material and production sourcing, and also sometimes when something is outside of our remit, we have a network of service providers that we can basically then advise our clients to approach. So this is Hidden Stitch. This is how we have operated so far, and it was mainly working with UK-based businesses, brands, connecting them to micro-manufacturing in Slovenia. Sans Concept is a very new initiative, just a couple of weeks old really. We just secured some spaces in central Ljubljana in Slovenia. Our aim here is to be a bit more locally active in almost like a fashion activist manner, working more with local brands, connecting local brands with local Slovene manufacturing, because so far there is very little cohesion there, so improving on that. So on the ground floor is going to be a physical and then in time online sales platform for emerging local and locally manufactured brands. This also gives us an opportunity to promote among customers and whoever wants to listen to our story the benefits of ethical buying. And I'm sure I don't have to go into depth in about that, because we had 2 days of what ethical attributes we need to promote within the industry, but all of that needs to be communicated in an understandable, digestible way to the end consumer, and a shop definitely gives us an opportunity to be telling these stories. So under the shop there is a little workshop that will be set up, so it is an open access design and development studio with technical support, specifically for students, also our clients, or whoever wants to at least attempt at developing a prototype or a business idea. Also, we want to be more proactive in promoting collective business model among our clients and mentorees by establishing group mentorship programs and a sourcing syndicate. I'm trying to find on my page because I don't want to go on a tangent, because I can easily go on a tangent. Which is in other words, a collective fabric and trim sourcing collective of basic trims and fabrics that a lot of designers use, but they do it, each of them does it in their own unique and identifiable way. So we're talking about basic cotton jerseys, woolen materials, like tailoring woolen materials and so on. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, fashion business networking, as I was saying, because to promote the cohesion between industry and the fashion scene. We can't really talk about the fashion industry in Slovenia, fashion scene. So interaction with TCBL, I think I have already interacted quite a bit. It has exceeded already my expectations, but I'm looking forward to exchange ideas, promote this idea maybe of sourcing syndicates to make materials, quality materials, good materials, accessible to startups. So they start thinking about sustainability and how to future-proof their businesses, their business model from day one. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for your time.